Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back to Jiffshire Bay. I played a little bit this morning before I went into work. We got quite a bit more done than I kind of expected, to be totally frank. Um, but yeah, we did have a bit of a crisis with population, but that sorted itself out. Let's press play. I've just done the station area, which is good. Still got demand for a bit of commercial, so maybe I do build up some commercial here in the hope that people want to build near there because of the train station. Sort out those pylons in due course as well. We don't even need that anymore, do we? We're just waiting for it to build out as quickly. Yeah, because that's all just linked up by its own doing now. That means that I can then zone those areas. And to be honest, we don't have a lot of commercial here, so maybe we pop in a few bits and bobs just randomly along the here Pentagon. But I really want to sort of get all these districts sorted at some point. Sheffield Heights has kind of become a big thing now, and it might pay to, maybe put in a few more industries. But yeah, we have got a demand for it. But yeah, all these guys are building out well. And we've got huge cargo just going in and out, which is great. Seems to be doing its thing, getting stuff in and out of the city. And then that's linked up to the big cargo hub, which is up on the north side, which I installed earlier on today. So I guess the plan for this evening, I'm only going to be on City Skylines for maybe an hour or so, and then I'm going to play some Forza, I think. But need to maybe think about perhaps building out here. We've got a lot of fertile ground, maybe a little farming district in the centre, and then we can actually get some residential just going along the coast. That could work really, really well. So yeah, maybe we get to doing that because we've got the railway in, got the large road going through as well. So yeah, let's look to get this sorted. I don't want bicycle lanes really. I'm not fussed about that. 6-lane road with median trees. So there's already a node here off of the. So maybe if we do a boulevard that sort of semi-bends round. We've got the issue of the train line now. I actually think I'll put a small bridge over the train line, or do I put a small train line over the top? Or I could go for tunnels. I could go for tunnels. That works probably better in this case. A bit more expensive, but it's like too steep. Ooh. That's a worry. Maybe I haven't gone into. Maybe I haven't gone in far enough. Okay, that gets it underneath. That is going to destroy that, but that's not the end of the world. Yeah, let's do that. And then there's a nice bit of zoning to work around there with. This can be its own little thing here. But yeah, that gets us around that issue, and then we can sort of build this out and then make this into some nice little farmland. We'll make it decorative maybe though, in some way, shape or form. keep that in line with the train line the best I can. That works nice. Sort of a teardrop shape. And we'll just do a few more nodes off of this. Like that. Then we'll do one more off of here. And we'll create ourselves a really nice space, and then I just need to basically get out the district tool and paint that in. There we go, Elizabeth District apparently. I will rename these. One of the things I do are people that come into the chat or people that follow us, we end up naming districts after them. So yeah, I'd like to thank Fearless MY for their most recent follow. Pop into chat if you get a chance, and hopefully we can get a sort of a district named after you in the place of your choosing. So that's all sorted. Let's get the pipe work in first and foremost. Something I often overlook. So get the pipes going along the road so it just serves them. What's up, Brave? Evening, mate. I have no idea, dude. Probably playing DayZ, I guess. I'm, yeah, enjoying playing a bit of City Skylines instead, which is, to be honest, mate, thoroughly enjoyable. How you been keeping, anyways? Been up to much? You still indulging in Battlefield? I want to specialise this zone. Lovely. Hopefully that will zone out nicely. Maybe just do that line as well. That's industry sorted. You quit? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, it's gone in all sorts of directions since, mate. Different people playing on different servers and all sorts. Yeah, just trying to get the balance of people that would like to build, people that want the more hardcore side of it, like more closer to vanilla. Yeah, everyone's still sound, to be honest, but it is what it is, dude. In fact, I don't. Do I want high? I want smaller density here. But yeah, I hope you're keeping well otherwise, mate. It's been a ruddy long time. But yeah, I've been thinking about getting into mud runners as well, which just come onto Game Pass, so something I might investigate at some point. By the station, maybe we'd want high rises just to line this road on the way through. These at the back I'll have to zone out at a different date. Yeah, we'll just build this out with a bit of residential now. And then do a little bit along there. And how has that not got water? I'm sure I put in all the pipes. Oh my goodness, just a tiny little square isn't serviced. There we go. Yeah, nice fertile land there as well. There's also fertile land this other side as well. Could potentially get some more farms in there. How to hook that up is the question. The tunnel probably wasn't the best idea, but maybe I just do a little little subsection of farmland here. Demand has gone down for all industrial, so maybe I just leave it to tick along as it is. Approaching 30,000 people as well in the populace, so we're getting there. What's this like for education? It's probably about time that we did consider education. So yeah, maybe at the school here on the corner, then the high school like lets me snap it in. Maybe there. That'll do, and then hopefully I'll be able to put something in the centre of that. And it would be pretty cool to like think about making something big. Maybe not in this area, but somewhere else. But that district's filled things in actually really quite nicely. If I can get another little farm going here, perhaps. And what's the hospital coverage like? Again, big hospital probably needs some medical. Clinic here. Because I'm sure I've got elder care. I haven't got many child health care centres. Okay, well, I need to sort that out. I can go there, and I need another one over here. Maybe on the edge. There we go. Sorted. I can cover up these sins with that landscape. It's horrible. Cover them up with some trees or something. So what I eventually want to do is detail all of these, get some trees in, and make it look really, really nice. But first and foremost, I need oh, not enough raw materials. How do I resolve that? Can reach the building. Well, they can. Or maybe it's to do with the fact that it's on dirt roads, perhaps? You can do more of this. Oh my goodness, I can actually do proper nice angled stuff. I haven't even noticed that toggle before. What are these having issues with? Buyer's product. Maybe. What do I do here? Because that is an issue. Maybe I need to put a little bit of residential development out here. interesting area. Doesn't really line up with this, but I wanted to preserve the forest as much as I could. It's literally on to pipework. So that's sorted, and then just zone this out with a few residential houses and also some commercial as well along this frontage, I would suggest. Maybe here and here, and the rest of this. Got ourselves a cool little community. Hopefully that rock doesn't get deleted. In fact, maybe I'll just de-zone this just to be sure. So I don't want to lose those rocks. I'm doing my bit for the planet, mate. Yeah. Got to preserve these like little things. Build the city with like a little bit of character rather than some boring American, you know, thing. Where it's just all grids and stuff. Probably what I should do as well. I've already got healthcare over here. That's good. I've got a fire department. I do. Do I have any education? That might be where it's lacking, which it is. I'll tell you what, by the rock up at the elementary school. Put another high school in. If I can, it'd be really cool to have a university here. I've got... To be honest, my 30,000. Bosh! So I've got ships, and I can buy a new tile, and I can get a harbour and a cargo harbour. That's good. Because I can do a cargo harbour here, potentially. Yeah, hopefully these problems get resolved. I would have thought that there's, like, good access. Just see whether that cures itself. I don't know. I don't really know exactly what I'm doing wrong there. Don't seem to be having too much of an issue in other parts of the city. So these can all operate again. So much waste. I start emptying that. No, because if they both start emptying, these go back to work. But yeah, I still want to redevelop this area. Just before I logged off, I did a bus station and sort of extended into what was the original industry in the north side. But yeah, I've still got all of this here, and I'm having issues. I'm semi-tempted to cure the industry issue with offices along these existing roads. I'm just keeping the incinerators and the dump just at this point of the map, because it is a nice, like, centralish location. We might just be having a problem up here. We've got massive cargo, so I'm really surprised that we haven't got enough stuff being produced. Haven't got enough buyers for products, even though there's plenty there. I don't know. We've got nearly $500,000 in the bank now, so I can consider perhaps extending out the what do you call it, the metro even further than it already is. I think I've got one up in Sterling Hills as far as I got. I managed to get one over here as well. Yeah, this is all starting to build up really nicely. Definitely need to do something here. This maybe needs to be filled in, and that'd be more the one of the hubs of the city. Like, but the thing is, this west side is where I started, and it's kind of just stayed low rise and forgotten to a certain degree. It needs redevelopment, that's for sure. Just a job to know what to do with it. These are having issues as well. Not enough goods to sell. These... Something going on in my industry. Not enough raw materials. Reach each building. I believe that the trucks can reach the buildings, can't they? Strange. I need to work that out. But yeah, I've got issues here as well. These guys are kind of fine. Not enough raw materials. So yeah, I'm running short on a few things. Maybe I somehow, I don't know, create an office district. Because again, I want this to eventually be really nice high density residential just to line the entirety of the front. Better for me, I think. Offices. And pipes. Exist anymore. These are all fine though, and those offices can just build up in that section. I do still really want to like put in some like bigger buildings. There was one section where I was talking about putting in, yeah, here, Garnet Square. So I really want to put like a football stadium or similar into these areas. Let's go leisure. These are all the detailing props I can put in. Okay, that's cool. I can do that at a later date. Other parks, so these are not well served. It's for a bunch of little diddy ones, but they're just parks. There we go. Parking lot. Hopefully that looks decent when we cut out. I wouldn't want to park my car on there. Let's no, that looks pony. Delete. Let's put a big boy on there. Screw it. Terraform it. I mean, yeah, that looks a bit better. Then we can think about getting this stadium in now. What have we got? The driving range is already up here. Fantastic. Luxury hotel. So that'll be good in this tourism area. It's going to make noise, but why am I up at this height all the time? Maybe it's because of the legend. What have we got along here which we can afford to get rid of? Quite cool if it was as you came into Strawberry Heights and it could fill in this area. Yeah. It's a good chunk of money. I'm sure that just snapped to green in this section at some point then. So it could be on the edge there, the hotel, just as you're coming into town. Yeah, maybe that's the way to do it. Oh, it's just imposing in that section, that's the only thing. Maybe I pop it there, right on the edge of the two. So that's in, and then I can put in the football stadium across the way. You'd really want... I wanted an actual football stadium, not NFL, but might be left with no choice at this point. What's this? Sports Arena. Oh, we've actually got that as well. I kind of like that instead. It would be wicked if I could get it in the middle somehow. So if I snap in the Pretty Boulevard, maybe across from here to here, and then put the Sports Arena right in there. There we go. Super pleased about that. It's terraformed a little bit ugly, but again, it's made it imposing like that car park. You can tell that it's been developed for the city in particular. And then hopefully we can cover up these sins with a little bit of zoning. So put some commercial around it. And that'll hopefully build up and improve things a bit. We've now got that big luxury hotel in the tourism section, and that's in the leisure section. Let's just make sure our districts are bang on. Yep. Perfect. Yeah, we could do some more stuff for tourism there. What else have we got? So Winter Market, Chirpex launch site, that's funny. Arc de Triomphe, Brandenburg Gate, shopping centre. I'll tell you what, a cinema would be cool. Like the old town. What's that occupied by? Yeah. I'll slap it in next to that. That's like kind of old looking cinema, old looking multi-story as well. Yeah, that's looking really good. That's sort of how I envisaged it eventually turning out. We're nowhere near done, but this is really looking the part. We've got the train station in up the road. Where did I leave all the metros? I mean, perhaps not the most ideal location for the metro now on reflection, but there's one between and there's a station. Yeah, I think that'd be okay. Maybe we can do sort of like a, you know, set of buses that can do the rest of the work for us. So where are the other bus stations? There's one there. Quite cool to have those bus lanes as well. How many buses have we got? Bus in 69. Huh. Why not? Increase the value there as well. Garnet Square and Strawberry Heights, they are really going up in value. West side is sadly quite poor for this kind of thing. Maybe that's how I redevelop the west side with a nice big park. We've got Botanical Garden already. Plaza with picnic tables, it's only small. Plaza with trees, also tiny. Must be able to put something cool in for these guys. Large playground. Again, it's big, but it's not great. Small playground, dog park. Maybe we can give the west side a dog park. And it won't displace anyone. That's good. And where are the larger parks and plazas? Oh, park and trees. Maybe it's that one I want. Space already occupied, apparently. Well, do you know what? I could put it in here. It's going to displace a few people, but it's sort of the centre of town, and it serves a lot of individuals. Let's do it. Increase the wealth of these people. I'm still making tons of money as well, so I don't think there's any harm in making these spaces. But also quite nice to have a park in here. Maybe something. Who's that? Oh, it's a taxi stand. That doesn't seem to be occupied there. If I get a small park like squeezed in. To be fair, a small park's still quite big. Cemetery. Playground for people. It'd be quite nice to do that here as well. I'm more reluctant to do it with, like, what do you call it, denser buildings, even though that I know that they'll fill in eventually. just doesn't seem like sound planning that. Screw it. Playground and a small park across the road. And that can all just build, let's say, merit again, which I believe it is. It should all build up again and recover. And also because it's better value area, these are all upgrading these buildings, so that's positive. Unrealistic. Yeah, another thing I could do is I can get like something in on the Sterling Hills. God, that water is really, really pinging along there now. You can see why I use it as a hydro fund. All of the rubbish has sort of gone away. You know, just wondering whether I can somehow hook up these areas. Better like cargo links of some description. Maybe I do one here, and that sort of links all of that. Right, boats. Cargo harbour. Rapids, I guess. That seems to be the cargo route, so maybe I just pop it along here. Excuse me, and link up with a little bit of road. There you go. And that serves a bunch of stuff then. See if we can get us to build up around there and cover some of our mistakes up. Built up nicely. To be fair, this is weird. I've only done this tiny little bit of industry. Actually, I really need housing. To be fair, it would be better to put a little bit more housing in that direction. We do need industry. Maybe we start cheekily putting in these office zones. We don't actually need yet, but it fills out these roads, and then we can get this all redeveloped eventually. These are still on dirt roads. I can't really be putting offices along them. Maybe nice to redevelop this with a few offices as well. Let's delete these horrible pylons that we no longer need. But yeah, I want the west side to be better. I really do. Like, again, I don't really want it stupidly built up either. It's like a nice reminder. People got a lot of back garden space, backyard if you're from the US, the other side of the Atlantic. And it's a little bit harsh. It's not the most realistic, but it's functional. Should have probably gone under on reflection. But I didn't have enough money at the time, and you know what, with that boundary line, it's probably not worth the risk at this precise moment. Messing around with infrastructural mistakes. Absolutely no coal stored. Time to just delete that, I think. We're done with coal. And these guys are having raw material issues as well. Maybe with Sunset Park, we can do a little bit of de-zoning here. I'm kicking out all these businesses, but it should work out really well from a long-term perspective for this area to regenerate. Won't kick out everybody, but I've kicked out a lot of people. Sunset Park is going to get the overhaul that it really deserves. We can reduce, if I can reduce the dirty secret of this entire city, if I can reduce it to this square almost, where all of the dumps are, and the incinerators, then I'll be a happy boy. Maybe we don't have a requirement for offices. It says that we don't. You know what, they're starting to build up already, so that's good. All a part of the regeneration. You know what, maybe just encourage a couple into there and there. Well, we do have a commercial need. It would be quite interesting to get this piece of road and actually make that a beautiful coast road eventually and move all of these dumps down to the end of this peninsula. We enjoy that section, or we get it down on this peninsula maybe. I don't know, something needs to be done. Taxi stands on fire. I cannot believe that is full already. Again, maybe an incinerator just because of proximity to where everything is the way forward. Let's get a couple of them instead. There we go. I would really, really like to put the city dump down here, I think. Or do I just keep it here because it's central? I will just keep redeveloping this area. Hopefully I get some results. And sell it as beachfront property. What to do next? What to do next is the question. Might be quite a nice idea to get another train station in maybe this side of town, then pull it into this one. Just have a commuter train on it. The A to B. Yeah, I want to do that. Haven't got an awful lot of money, but I really want to do that. These roads are probably going to need upgrading at some point. Till then, let's delete this old dirt road. Trains. Too steep. Could go in there, next to the dumps, at Sunset Park. That could work. I think what I want to be doing is deleting all of the old dirt roads. Question is how to do this. Yeah, I ultimately need to get it across there. Maybe I could like just hook it round and along a little bit. Along the coastline. It's pretty rough along that coast. Hang on, this could work cool. Because it is smaller. This actually works really well. Really, really well. Are these defunct now? Probably are. Looks like there's already another link. Don't need the pylons. So it snaps certain angles. Okay, so if you do This might be problematic. That looks like they should just connect up. Well, I mean, that links up those two stations, and actually really liking the fact that those two bridges go underneath. Or one of those bridges goes underneath. I think it's quite a cool feature, that. Which is something I didn't really intend on when I was building it, so the fact that that is rolled through there, that's nice. And it just connects everything up. And this is all going to redevelop nicely, Sunset Park. Put the tunnel right by the dump. I will rethink that at some point. Like these don't need to be industries anymore. Maybe these industries can go as well. I don't know. Maybe that entire line can go at some point. Do a few high rises there. You know, you get those sort of things around a train station, and then last but not least, we can do a train. Like, how are we going to do this? To be honest, it does connect the whole thing up now. I mean, one day maybe the plan is to get this from A to B, or I just leave these as they are. It'll be fine. It will be fine. Let's get in the new line anyways. We just go to the Elizabeth district. And to be fair, it isn't far to... Or is it far? That is far, isn't it? Hang on, that line goes round and round and then here. Stop. And then I want to bring it back. And back into Sunset Park. There we go. So Sunset Park to Garnet Square as well. So we got, yeah, got two stations in relatively close proximity to each other, but different sides of the boulevard, serving arguably different sides of the city. I'm sure that their transport does overlap one way or another. And just checking into that as well. What is the subway system like? So yeah, Sunset Park probably needs to be put in there. There's a little sub metro that just goes from station to station. So I'll just put a metro there. Even though there is a metro down that street, I'm gonna see if I can get one in here. We could only have to get rid of the one then. And do metro rail. Go green for a second. To be honest, it's going to be messier. I can do it this way. Just pull that station a little bit lower. onto that node. And yeah, we just got a really, really simple metro going from A to B. There we go. That redevelopment's going to go really, really well. I can feel it. And yeah, that metro just gets you from A to B, and you can, you can change the way that you get across the city now, rather than being restricted to, one way or another, or going all the way round. So that really, really gives people a faster alternative, I would say, to get from east to west. And how that's ended up working out, oh yeah, nice. First train going over, well, from what I've seen, through the tunnels, and then it goes. So this service, I believe, should be going up to Garner Square. Yeah, it's running nice. That definitely needs filling in a little bit. That's looking so much better with that high rise, and then the stadium. That was really, really built up. I mean, we could actually probably get the marina in. This doesn't appear to be flooding every 5 minutes anymore, which is kind of great. I did have a lot of plans for this area before the big floods happened. So maybe just get some beachfront property in here. This way, I shouldn't get so much flooding. It's like a cool little coast road that just pings along. It's actually making the cliff face a little bit harsher, which is actually going to work out as a good thing. There's a big old fire happening here. That node that just hooks up those parts of the city. Oh, that still does go underwater a little bit. Just need to bear that in mind. I don't want this to ruin the beachfront. Whether this is going to be brilliant or ruin it. Anything. Now, will that get built up on? I don't know. I really don't know. It'd be awesome to get, like, something in there. There we go. And a little bit more pipe work on these roads. Not roads. No, yeah, pipe work along these roads. Like so. So I really doubt that these are going to let me build here. I've got a feeling these might be dead spots. These are only like 2 slots. Just makes these like little beachfront properties. That's on the basis it doesn't terrify. You know what, it might ruin the front here. It may build up to here, up to the junction. This we could probably build on. But again, I like the fact that it's commercial. There is a demand for commercial, so let's just do some low density commercial in those areas along the front. And the same here. Yeah, but that could be problematic, I don't know. Would be quite nice to put a marina in here as well. Which I had before, but then it got ruined, so... Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Right. See what happens once I've rebuilt the marina. You probably want it in calmer waters, I'd say. There you go. Shouldn't need a road either. Was flowing really fast. Let's ignore that because that's a little bit unrealistic. It really swirls around in there. It's more like rapids. Probably put marina down here somewhere. That would probably be a smarter place. Where the water's a little bit more calm, but again, it's not very pretty down here. A lot of cargo going on. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll ignore that. It would be quite cool to do something else with this. I don't know quite what. Still need for commercial, which is a surprise. Wonder whether if I ask it to build up here, it will. Whether it will terraform that out around things. Oh, it's not good. The water level is quite low there, but hopefully we get this to build up. We don't have any water issues. I want to stop the water going through here full stop. It's swilling around. Is it holding on? I think it's holding on. Maybe I could do a few more. That's really swelling up. Don't do that. How does that make it worse? Guess we're disturbing things. Yeah, it's probably beneath sea level. Oh dear. That marina is about to go boom as well. Hopefully sort itself out somehow, some way. chance elementary school to flood. There we go. Oh, that looks any good. Kind of. I think it would be awesome to get a university campus as well. You've got a uni here. It's a really quite pretty part of the city, I would suggest. Oh, excuse me. Crematorium on the corner. That covers all of that as well. Cemetery, cemetery. Still like quite sleepy there. We need a cemetery over in this direction somewhere. There you go. Got 2 seconds, just gonna grab a snack. Right, I've got myself orange clubs. Does anyone know what these are? If you don't, they're a really good chocolate biscuit. Orange flavoured chocolate biscuit. Still demand for residential. Hmm. I wanted, really want to move this landfill area from Sunset Park. That needs to be made nice. Joe, I'm going to get close, or as close as I can, to being on that lake, building out there. Though this bay is pretty cool. We'll do that because we've got a little bit more control of where we put things. A lot more forestry. That's all we really do. Also a bit of fertile ground here. Again, I've got all the nice links with the rail. I can definitely improve certain areas of the city. It almost could be linked all the way around. I mean, you can also say I can't link it up with the cargo. Will it let me? Oh my goodness, if it lets me build off of here, I might actually do it. Fire. And get it to work as well. There are like massive container ships running alongside. So I need to bear that in mind with the levels. Also, I'm under them without looking too dumb. Doing some real feats of infrastructure there. Right. So now it's actually time to move some of these. Why can't I relocate? Is it because it's full? Oh, that's such a shame. Maybe I get this emptied and deleted. But yeah, I can eventually just get that to link round that way. And yes, it's going to be a bit annoying going through the cargo, but this makes everything link up, right? Eventually. I mean, for the time being, I could extend this and just make it do its thing. But a full flow would just be the best result, wouldn't it? Do you know what? I'll give it a go. I think. And maybe not. Let's not get ahead of myself. Just an interesting way to go round. To be honest, I could actually make it look a lot nicer by Deleting the bridge. Shoo! Oh, bless me. Sorry. Really don't like how that works. There you go, that's a bit better. It's not the solution I intended for, but it's the solution I have given. If I go into trains and then train lines. Training line. That's better. One of these could probably go. Oh, do you know what? I'll leave it like that. Do one that goes all the way round, and then other ones that do the other direction kind of thing. That'll work nice. Cargo and the normal train running along here. That's good. Can we turn in? Yes. Absolutely ideal. Right, I'm going to start doing things with my policies because I feel like I'm sort of stagnating a little bit on pop. Again, I am trying to take it a bit slower. Leisure working. free public transport on match days. And subsidise the youth. Might cost me a fortune. Probably can't afford all of these subsidies. But I want to see whether that increases the city's attractiveness. And then, by proxy, we get more people in. We get better workers in as well. So that's 67 for health. Yeah, 65. Child health is good. Got a few hospitals and whatnot. I feel like the coverage is okay. Maybe I'll just throw in. There we go. Healthcare for Sterling Hills then. Oh, quite sniffly. Has this settled down? Sort of appears that way. What is this? A juice bar. The juice bar is wet, sir. Oh, maybe that doesn't apply because it's not. It's an arena, not a stadium. Ooh. Ooh, is that a problem? I think that might be a problem. Cathedral, you need 2,000 buildings. That's a lot. Build 5 cemeteries. Construct city service buildings. Central terminal. Zoo could be silly. Anywhere. That's probably that little road. You know what? Screw it. We redevelop. Isn't the very top road anyways. Another stadium up the road. Because why not? Why not? Is upset, but you must now move out. Home audience. Make sure you have good road connections, good transport things. We can have both of those. Well, it is actually a football stadium. I thought it was using American language for it. Okay, stand corrected. There we go. Sort of like a teal colour. And that sort of kind of matches the stadium down the road as well. It would have probably been better on that road. That's okay. I think. To be okay. Yeah, it's all picking up. $30 as well to visit. Starting to hemorrhage money, which is probably because of that. Yeah, this has gone from like, it needs to be more easy to access, I think. It's got that bridge from A to B. I think I somehow need to get a tunnel, a link in from the motorway. I can get one going on here and one going on there. And the rest should be okay. Could easily just extend that out, maybe. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that on for size. That's a slip road off into that part of the city. And I need to do something clever with this as well. Need to get it to hook onto this. Maybe I do just do it off of this node. Space already occupied, that's because of the taxi rank. See how this guy uses the junction, shall we? He's actually, oh, they're actually cutting through. That's quite nice. This needs a bit of rethinking. Actually need another one coming off. Make it unnecessarily complicated, but I think that could work really cool. Enable a bit of funneling, so that goes up and over, and then these can go down and join underneath. Funnels everything onto that avenue. Then that funnels one out, and this one needs to funnel the other way. Need to work out how I'm going to do this though, without making things unnecessarily complex. You know what City Skylines like, nothing is easy. Again, a normal bridge between these might work. I don't really want a standard road going across there after I've done all that in the tunnels. I mean, is there any way that I can pop up into here? Have just a slightly different or interesting way of getting around? Let's have a look. So I'm wondering whether if I pull this slip road out, I can underground. I wonder if I can pull it up into the middle and create some gnarly. Wishful thinking. Maybe delete that a second. Why won't you let me build? me build that way, which is odd. Screw it. I'll snap it there. Build this under. I've got to come up somewhere here. One this way. I also want another one that slips onto here, if I can. That's not stupid. Okay, I guess people on the highways a different way now. So that's all underground. That's actually really nice. A little bit up here, a little bit popping in up here. So you get in and out the city that way, and this way you can get in. Or you can get in, and then you can go around and get out. The other way if you need as well. And if you want to come out here, you can go down this road. Does anyone use that right hand turn? I'm assuming they do. It's actually become quite a cool feature in the end. We've got 35,000 people approaching in the town now. Sunset Park is still kind of doing its thing. I can now eventually remove this site. Just annoying that there's ground pollution. I think it's city dump. Some of it's got to be down here. Right. Once I'm moving these bad boys. Maybe I'll end up throwing industry down here. Done. This one can now be emptied. That can be emptied as well. And I'll get those moved pretty soon. any evidence of Sunset Park in terms of its industrial heritage is slowly starting to get moved. Same with the incineration area. Oops. No more room at the cemetery as well. Empty you out. Right. Dump and sewage will be all of this section. Kind of done it on the seaside where it's going to be kind of like nice again, but just because all the water and the water treatment's already here. Just want to get this redeveloped so it's nice again. See if we can de-zone this now. It's all a part of my want to redesign this area for a while. Maybe in the meantime, just put in some low density. See if people actually want to move and live in this area first and foremost. Be surprised, but surely not. Oh, electricity issues. Now, is that electricity issue because we're not producing? No, it's the link. That's one problem with de-zoning very quickly. That should all be hooked up. Maybe make a secondary pylon just to be sure. Ain't space already occupied me. So that links both sides now. Does that fix the issue? Yes, it does. Park on there. And then hopefully that all gets developed around and it ends up being quite nice to live around here. What a turn of events! Piers Morgan. Less about him. Less about him. Just keep building, just keep building. Yeah, already causing loads of pollution. So it just keeps it all down by that cargo hub though. The dirty little secret of the city has just been moved. But one thing I'm liking is that I don't need to what do you call it? I don't need to worry about the soiling and stuff in this area. All of those to empty and then I can get them moved. Very good, very good. And one thing I'm going to do as well is I was originally going to bring this bridge down, but actually because it all hooked up really nice and it's kind of like in line with, not really in line, but it runs along that bit of the power plant. So I actually think about bringing a new road eventually round here and leave the train line just running straight through the middle of it. Sort of give it its own little little area, I guess. Maybe to prompt myself to do that. Just going to build it. Round done. Lovely. Just let me build out a bit more. No, it's actually fine. Maybe I'll do like just a one-way street here. Simple one-way. Does that have an area? Maybe not. So for a laugh, have an old dirt road just running along the front. There's a little nod for what once was. I like that. happens then, but we'll find out. I'll probably put like a big hospital or something in here eventually. Not serviced on Sunset Park, is there? That's good. But yeah, you can see where we've ruined the landscape a little bit. Hopefully we can resolve this a little bit and get this all built up round some higher density commercial might be good, just because it's sort of across the road, and then just a few higher densities just to build up this little area a little bit better. That's going to build up well nice, I think. Can we put some high density along there? That'd be rather good if we can. Might complain about the noise, but we'll see. Let's just see whether this builds up. Like, we don't really have to have too much demand for anything. Again, it would be maybe nice to pop some offices in. See where they build up. There you go. That's just a dirt road to nowhere. Didn't even realise that existed. Some of these older buildings that are built up are really nice. I'm liking them a lot. Still having garbage issues. One thing I'm going to do is an incinerator somewhere. Can't put any more on, that's annoying. It's just the dump. Right, operating normally. So those two are back, the incinerators are back. Big deal, okay. Just realised I haven't really got an awful lot of money. It's time to redevelop a little bit better. It's actually going to look quite cool and like staggered, like, yeah, cascading down. Oh, this is actually looking an awful lot better than I actually predicted. Train popping up through there. Dirt road still in. I think just as a nod to this area, I wouldn't mind keeping a couple of dirt roads in somehow, some way. That big plaza on a dirt road, that needs to be resolved. So I almost want to retain the original like, footprint of the area, as it were. That's obviously an extension. But I think maybe if I bring down and around here and keep this side of the footprint, I think that's going to be the way forward. Ooh. Press pause quickly. Another landfill site empty. Alright. One joins landfill row. That's 68%. That's 21% full. So we're getting there. We're getting really, really close to having that sorted. But that one go again, and we'll just make sure that the power is hooked. Which it is now. Ideal. But yeah, one thing I'm going to have to consider is another landfill area on the map, which I think it might end up being potentially here in More Heights, which I'm not particularly pleased about, but almost left without a choice here to a degree. You know what, to like hook up the city better, it might be nice to put big join road between these. I've tried to keep it like steady and quiet, but you know what, we need better links into the city as a whole. So I'm just going to quickly do this. Now I'm going to have a brief break. I will be back though, don't worry. If I can get out of the ground now, that would be sweet. Yeah, that's so necessary. Put a little bit of pipe work in as well. Quality. It's a commercial tunnel there. But yeah, it just hooks up those two areas just nicely, doesn't it? I really do need to get in another metro station, just keep the extension going here. But yeah, I'm super pleased with how things are turning out. I know that we're having a bit of a trash issue, but that is literally a simple case of we're having to relocate a lot of things. Never fear. And to be honest, I think it might pay for us just to throw on another one right now. Even though I'm moving them around. Tell you what, maybe we do another incinerator. Similar down here, perhaps. Enough money. Ooh, Okay, I didn't really. Oh, good. Okay, that's not good. 14,000 and losing. Oh, okay. Uh, leave it to do its own thing for a second. Hope for the best, maybe. It's really hemorrhaging. Maybe I need to look at some of my policies. Yes, I do. Desperately. Let's press pause. Let's have a breather. Just plan on doing anyways, but let's leave it on the policy screen because this is some of the stuff that's going to be costing us here, and actually the finances screen as a whole, the economy screen, budget. There's certain things I'll be able to bring down in line and so on and so forth. But yeah, I'm going to leave it on this screen for now. And if you think there's anything that can be adjusted in here, then let me know because yeah, I think things like garbage we definitely need to deal with, but there's a lot more to go on. So I will be right back. Right, and we are back. I'm going to sort out all of these transition screens for something that are a little bit nicer and easier on the eye. For like multiple type streaming. I'm going to be doing City Skylines, Forza, Daisy, and anything I just really play and enjoy playing. But first and foremost, I need to sort out the crisis with the management of some of our budgets. I've got a game on pause. I'm hemorrhaging money. I haven't got a lot of money. So let's see what we can do. So one thing that I do really want to achieve here is I want to see what our energy consumption is. So we're actually producing more than what we need. And water and sewage, it's actually getting fairly close but not needed yet. So let's start adjusting some of these budgets and policies that we've put in, because I think the policies are killing us a little bit. City planning. I think it's high-tech housing. Raises the land value. Maybe I'll just take high-tech housing off for now. And taxation. We'll keep the attractions for leisure. That is going to be generating a lot of money in that area. Got that. I've got educational boost. Maybe I just take off Parks and Recs. Or are we going to get decent match day revenue? Okay, maybe let's go to the economy itself. And electricity I can bring down. I know that for a fact. Maybe I'll bring that down to 100%. See what happens. Water, just bring down a nibble. Roads. Go down a touch. Policing, fire, medical. Monuments can come down a touch. As can, yeah, we're spending a lot of money on trains, so let's bring the budget on the trains down to 80. Reduce the metro down to 90. We're not really using too many buses, so bring that down to 75. And the same with cabs, we'll bring that down to 75. Now hopefully that now puts us in the green when I press play. I've done too much too soon. Hey, we're back in the green. That's really decent now. I haven't got an elementary school for miles. West Side needs an elementary school. Crescent District probably needs an elementary school. And Sunset Park. I've just put one in there, so maybe that will cover the area a bit better. Screw it, I want one there as well, right on the front. I know that it's costing me money, but education is so important. a garbage problem again. I could bring this highway down a little bit further as well, because I do want to go up into this square eventually. It'd be nice to bring the highway around and out. So it just allows for a bit better flow sort of through the city and around it, and out to other districts, and making use of this eventually. Haven't really got much demand for anything as such. Oh, here we go. It's doing that weird bug where it won't let me select certain things unless it's right on the corner. That's annoying. It's nearly empty. Transition of this area is nearly complete. I think actually I'm just going to delete this dirt road altogether. Makes those guys happy, I guess. That's good. But ideally I want to be putting some kind of, I don't know what, boulevard that runs through. I don't know how I'm going to get that to work at the moment. Maybe. So I've got a few of the slip roads coming in, haven't I, from this side? Is that right? No. I put it in the other area. Sorry. Because it could do with being filled in, maybe. Build it in round here. This I want to work on. Some kind of links. We've got the bridge that goes all the way across into the other part of the city as well. So it'll be good to get that hooked up a bit better into this part. Maybe we start working on that now. We are starting to generate money, so. I want to do this without breaking. Yeah, this is good. Just needs rethinking. Looks a bit weird, that road now. What is going on there? Maybe we could make a small, like, tree-lined road. One way that... Let me select it. instead. Doesn't work quite as well, but... I can't wait until that's gone. Some dense boys in there. Sunset Park is developing nice though. I can look at it. How close is this to being done? We're losing money again. It is emptying. It just links these parts of the city up a bit better. This really isn't working anymore either. Racer a record high, very good. I don't like that. That resolves itself. People are starting to move in. Garbage problem. There is a really big garbage problem. Maybe I can resolve it. Let's just press pause. This is a huge project. Needs to be right on city limits to work. Oh. Might require something a bit special in there. Is that bit built? I'll do sound deadening on the way back. Cost more, but so I need to do it to here and under. And then up and over. I'm proud of that. Oh no. Please fit. Please fit. Okay. That gives me a highway that goes all the way around, but it just isn't linked into this highway yet. How do we want to do this? I'd like to link that one up first. It's a bit more natural. That looks kind of okay. Is it under? That does need to be hooked back up, so engineering projects for you, eh? That probably works better, doesn't it? Rather than having all the pylon mess. That all hooks into there. Let's press play. Hemorrhaging money still. I have just put in a huge highway, which actually I need to get linked up to all of this, don't I? Let's go medium roads. Go do large. So how am I going to do this? I mean, off-ramps are probably an easy bet here. So that gets you on and off of there, that's fine, but I need to get over to the other side, really, as well. So if I do this, double road. Maybe I just go with the tunnels again. I quite like tunnels, it just works. It's tidy-ish. Which means the slope's too steep. out this way? Yeah, well. This boulevard can come and do something over here, I guess. Funny, oh goodness. I'm literally about to go bankrupt if I continue. God. Bank balance, about to go into debt. This is really not good. Can't build anything. Just took my eye off the ball for a second. I didn't realise we were losing so much money. Lots of trash issues. Well. Ping everything up to 11% and hope for the best. I don't want a loan. Has a tax raise sorted that issue? Seems to be increasing. I'm making money again. Panic over. Let's see how my mate is getting on. Wants to play Forza. Right, okay, so I've saved us from imminent financial danger for now. That's still unpacking. Oh, it's nearly finished. Okay, I'm going to make that my last move of the night, I think. And connect that road up. And yeah, I need to connect this road up at an absolute bare minimum as well. Can I... slip roads cheap? Realistic? Does it work? I think it works. So that's hooked up. But yeah, all the trucks are now going down there. Look how many of them there are. It's obscene. But yeah, it just gets them on the highway a lot earlier. And then they can go round. Yeah, it's been a right palaver moving all of this tonight. And it has affected the way the waste management, how the waste is managed. But fingers crossed now, that is the worst of it over. One there. And then we'll open it back up, put those trucks back on the road. There we go. So we're sort of finishing up tonight with 31,000 people. losing a little bit of population, gaining a little bit of money, which is good. Hopefully we get this this trash issue cleared up pretty darn soon. The cemetery's full as well. Let's unpack that to another place. But yeah, we're leaving with a lot of problems here. An awful lot of problems. So yeah, it's a job to know precisely what to do here. But that is for another time, another episode. And this has been Jiffshire Bay. Problems aside, really, really happy with the progress made today. Lots of districts built out. We managed to get the Elizabeth district built in, little farming community. So that's good. Once all of these problems are gone, it would look a lot nicer. It really would. And we've done a lot of infrastructure management today as well. So we've done linking of certain districts so you don't have to use the highway and then literally just put in a new highway that runs down the entire east side of the map. And this is basically for our landfill, well, our newly located landfill incineration water treatment area. It's all a bit dirty, but we managed to get ships in, got cargo area in now, Sheffield Heights, which is our logging industry. Sunset Park has had an absolute revamp. What can I say? I mean, that's actually where I should be sort of finishing up tonight, is in this area. What roads was I using? Something with decorative size. Was it this one? What's that one? Slope too steep. I don't know what I need to be doing here. Yeah, that's kind of just not linked now at this point. Space already occupied. Well, it's kind of not. That slope is really steep for that type of thing. What if I bring it down to a smaller, what's his name? Sorry, Luke, I will be with you shortly if you're watching the stream, mate. Just trying to hook everything up properly. That's going to have to do for tonight, guys. That is going to have to do. But yeah, Boulevard's put in. I think, yeah, once I've improved this a little bit more in terms of its infrastructure, it should be much nicer. But it's no longer a dump, guys. Let the redevelopment continue. And yeah, we are. Yeah, I'm super proud. Also, just to conclude today, yeah, I am yammering on a bit. Have put in an entire train system, cargo terminals in 2 locations, a few regional transport terminals, and then other stuff stuff going out regional, and then we've got the domestic stuff here. Put in 2 stadiums. So Garnet Square is becoming our leisure area. We put in a massive hotel as well at Strawberry Heights. So again, I want to probably get some kind of road rolling through here, like an alley at the back, and then another set of housing, or maybe lots and lots of trees. I don't know yet. Don't know. But this is going to definitely need some development. I'm happy with Elizabeth District. This is a new office district. I kind of just threw this in. Haven't really looked back at it since. It looks okay, doesn't it, by the looks of things? So that's nice. That's actually building up as we speak. Yeah, this is all linked up really, really well. Yeah, super happy, super pleased with the way it's going. Got a few bridges. I've got a few tunnels now. That's a lovely bit of engineering, man. I got pinched by the railway. So yeah, I got round that, and yeah, got round this without, sort of Earth-loving city, no water or ground pollution city over 100. Oh, that's excellent. There you go. And do you know what? That is what I've been endeavouring to achieve at this end of the stream, is actually redeveloping these areas and making them better. It looks like the garbage issue has sorted its life out as well. So yeah, I'm happy. There seems to be like a goods issue. I don't know how to resolve that precisely, but maybe I need some more generic industry somewhere, which, you know, ultimately we know is probably going to go in somewhere around here. Where though is the question, because I have like sort of scaled this out quite a lot already. But yeah, maybe I can put in some generic industry here and that will produce products for the rest of the city to sell. Or we have a new dirty part of the city here. I don't know. Lots of things to consider. Lots of things to consider. But yeah, really enjoyed playing City Skylines today. I'm going to hop off. I'm going to play some Forza. I might jump on stream. I'll speak to my mate first, see what he's saying. But yeah, here is Jiffshire Bay, and it's looking pretty good from what we initially set out to do. And have we gone a bit fast? Maybe, maybe not. And also looking back at this morning's stream, you would have noticed I've removed the hydroelectric plant because it was backing up water, but now it's all coming to here, and it was flooding the bottom of this area, which it still kind of is. It definitely is. So maybe I need to look into this area at some point. But let's just call that a ford. That's what we called it in the UK. When a road runs through a river, or sort of a body of water that runs through there all times of the year, and especially after some rainfall, it can be basically impassable. But yeah, we'll look into that another time. But this has all come on really, really well. Strawberry Heights Garnet Square. And yeah, super pleased with the builds. Like, I've definitely learnt a lot from watching other streamers, and also from playing the game myself. I think maybe we'll do another little farm up here tomorrow. Anyways, guys, it's been a pleasure as always. I'll catch you soon. I've been Jiff, and this has been City Skylines. Catch you in a bit.